So sorry about that. I had some issues with my internet connection, so I had to open another live. Now I'll just quickly go through whatever I was talking about. So today on gold, uh, yesterday on Friday, we broke above. Let me just clear this one here. So yesterday on Friday, oh, on Friday, not yesterday. On Friday we broke above Thursday's high. Here we broke above, and then we closed as a failed breakout, forming a peak formation high. Peak formation high there. So we had a peak formation high formed. That gave us a day one. And then yesterday on Monday we broke Friday's low, but we closed in breakout. So that was a day two of the 3-day cycle. So today is technically day 3 of the 3-day cycle. So on a day 3, I do look for parabolic trend trades or parabolic reversal trades. But initially, when I was looking at the charts, we were bearish, right? We were bearish, and for me, it was making a lot of sense. For the sales, since we were pumping up, but now we've changed character. We've had a change of character here at the top. Let me just mark it. So we had a change of character, or some people call it break-in structure there at the top. And so currently we are bullish. And normally when I'm taking the 3 trades, I normally, or I would prefer for it to be in sync with the 1 hour time frame. So since we are now bullish on the 1 hour, technically buys would make more sense. But as you guys can see, we've just been pumping up, and my setups are usually pump and dump and pump, and we've been pumping up prior to the session, and they're still pumping up. So I don't know if the market will come back inside for a low-hanging fruit back up. I never try to predict the direction of the market, so I won't actually say what will happen, but I was looking for buys. For now, the only setup that can make sense to me currently are buys. So if the market pulls back inside, works back way down for a low hanging fruit for possible 100% range expansion, that's okay. But I'll just wait for the setup and see what gold presents. Initially I was bearish, but we've changed character on the 1 hour. We are now bullish. So yeah. Now for oil, uh oil was the pair that actually caught my eye when I woke up today. I was like, oil will be my number one setup today, because yesterday, so let me just start from where the move actually started. Let me go on the 1 hour time frame. So the move started on Friday, 27th of deck. We've been pumping up. You see, we've just been pumping up continuously until on Friday last week, and then yesterday we broke Friday's high and gave us this peak formation. See this rectangle here, this rectangle over here at the top. We broke above Friday's high, and then we pulled back inside, closing inside, giving us a peak formation high. Peak formation high. Not only did we close as a failed breakout, but it closed below the opening price. So on Monday we closed below the opening price. Here's the opening price. I'll just mark it to the box. This green line, this is the opening price. We closed below it, giving us a what? A fast red day. So technically coming today, I was to look for sales. But to some extent, I was kind of pissed off when the market pushed below Monday's low, somewhere here. Now, when we pushed below Monday's low, it is telling me that breakout traders were triggered in, and immediately they got triggered in, the market pulled back inside in 3 pushes. First push, second push, third push, trapping the sellers. So any seller who took a trade at this level at the break of previous day's low is now trapped. And since I was looking for sales and these traders are already trapped, why should I again take a trade in line with the trapped traders? And I want to use yesterday's trade that we took on gold as reference. Yeah, yesterday we had the same thing. We closed below the opening price after a series of pumping days, meaning this was the first trade day. If you watched yesterday's stream, so on Friday was the first trade day. So when we came yesterday, I was to look for sales, and the same thing happened. They triggered in breakout traders, the same way they triggered in breakout traders. Let me mark for you so you guys can see the similarity. You see here, this level from here, we triggered in breakout traders the same way we triggered in breakout traders yesterday here, and then the market pulled back inside. You see, we pulled back inside yesterday, and then today also we pulled back inside with these three pushes, first, second, and third. And if you are keen, all of those pushes, they came prior to New York session. And that is why one thing Amenta taught me was that whenever a market pumps prior to a session, think pump and dump. If it dumps, think dump and pump. And so when we pumped up, I knew sellers were trapped. And I said that I won't be taking any sales inside here unless, let me now remove the boxes, unless we work back towards the level where the traders were triggered in. Because if the market pulled back inside and triggered the traders in, if we again come back to their entries, then they won't be triggered anymore. Why? Because for those who will be comfortable with living at a break even, for those who be like, hey man, I survived the loss, let me live at a break even, they live at a break even. For those who will be like, you know what, let me now add to my position, since we are now back to where we took the entries, let me add, they will scale in. And so that for me personally is usually a good sign, and that is why I took the sell, this sell over here. It was like this one, I think like it was this one bar. I don't, it was something, it was around 100 pips in like what, 5 to 8 minutes there, I'm not sure, 5 to 8 minutes. So the same thing happened today on oil. We again triggered in sellers, and then we pulled back inside, so they are trapped. So I can't take a sell when they're already trapped there at the top. Now that doesn't mean that the sell can't present. The sell can present itself there at the high of the day, but for me, I am not comfortable with taking such trades, and that's trading. So if we manage to work back down here, it will make more sense. And not only that, we are also currently bullish. That's one. And if we work back towards the level where they were triggered in, then that means I will be taking a low of day trade. Not only a low of day, a low of session, a low of day, and against the 1 hour structure trade. For me, those are not usually one of my best trades. So that's why for oil, I think for today, oil, I won't be trading oil today. Yeah. Based on the reasons I've just stated, I won't be trading oil today. Yeah. Gold, we are bullish. As I told you guys, my anticipation was that breakout traders who took their trades at the break of this low, when today opened, their stop losses obviously were here. The high of previous days were marked, or for those who held their stop losses are still there at the high of Friday. So obviously, I knew the market obviously goes for your stop losses. If you've been on the game, you know that the market will always come for your money. And so I don't really see anything setting up on gold today. Let me take a look at forex, this forex factory. If there are any major red news on the calendar. Uh-huh. Oh, so there's a news. We have ISM service PMI and JOLTS job opening at 6 p.m. East African time. That's like 10 p.m. New York time. 10 a.m. I mean 10 a.m. New York time, if I'm not wrong. So I don't know if the market makers will hide behind that news to hit the stops that are at the high of Friday. I don't know. But since I was looking for sales on gold, but we shifted structure on the 1 hour after hitting the stop losses at previous day's high, I don't know if maybe if we may be moving for the stop losses that are at the top there. I don't know, but I don't see anything setting up today personally. Yeah, I don't see anything setting up today personally. So yeah. Ooh. But let's just wait and see. We'll wait and see.